Yes, good afternoon. Sava here from Football Heritage TV. What a cracking transfer window this is turning out to be for ins and outs at Tottenham Hotspur. We seem to be, as somebody said in my show earlier, Spurs' back must be hurting from carrying the transfer window. I'm not sure about that, but it is definitely all the big news is coming from Tottenham Hotspur. Players going out, players coming in, lots of reports of more signings, young players, older players, players coming back from their loans, then going back out on their loans. One thing we can say, I keep saying this, I'm going to try and make it my strapline. It's never, ever a dull day at Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the owners, never have been. But you know what I can't do? I can't sit there as a fan and say, I wish you would do this. I wish you would do that. I wish that we would act better. I wish that we would sign players quicker. Then when we do it, complain. I can't. Now, what I can do is say, oh, okay, not sure about this signing. Love that signing. Can question that. What I can't do is question when the owner is finally doing what I want him to do. Now, what that doesn't mean is I go, oh my God, I love the owners. I love Levy. I love Enoch. No. But if we see what we saw in the summer, what we started to do in this window, if they keep doing this every window, then a fan like me, I shut up and I get on with it, right? So credit where it is due. The Dragusin deal, listen, me included, we would have all been very quick to jump on Daniel Levy if the deal had not got done because Bayern had nicked in and got him above us. So at the same time, what I can't say is, oh, well, I don't rate Levy now for not getting the deal done because he did. So there you go. There's a little bit of praise from me to Daniel Levy for finally acting quickly in a transfer market and getting deals done. Now, the reason I say it's never a dull day at Spurs, Eric Dier, if we start with that, Eric Dier has left Tottenham Hotspur or will be leaving Tottenham Hotspur today to join Borussia, that's a complete lie. Bayern Munich. This is absolutely crazy. Think about this sentence. Eric Dier will play for Bayern Munich. Harry Kane, yeah. Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in world football, of course. But Eric Dier? Let's have a little look, shall we, at what Romano said today on all this. So we'll start with this. A few words on what Tuchel has said. He has said Tuchel confirms that he wanted Eric Dier. He's a specialist at centre-back. Not sure about that, but fair enough. We're getting him for the centre-back position. Can play right or left, centre-back as well as in a back three. He also used to play as a number 6 in the Premier League some years ago. So very much it looks like he is getting him because he's versatile. Right back, centre-half. DM looks to me that he's going to be very much a utility player at Bayern Munich. Fair play to Eric Dier. Whether I wanted him at the club or not, whether you wanted him at the club or not, you've got to say he had some good years in a Spurs shirt. It's not been great the last 2-3 years, but he did give us a lot of his time. He's been a good servant to the club. And because of that, go away, dog. Because of that, I want to say good luck to him and thank you for everything that he has done. If we continue to go down, you will see that Romano said Eric Dier joins Bayern for fee close to €4 million. Personal terms agreed. Tuchel also called Dier. So again, we're seeing the same way Postecoglou is calling the players that we want. Seems very much nowadays a thing that the managers are picking up the phone. Hey, come and join me. This is the project. This is what I want from you. It goes on to say that Dier is in Munich for a medical today, and Spurs accepted after I'm told it's pronounced like this, after the Dragusin deal, the green light overnight from Daniel Levy. Here we go. Bayern will go for a new right back as the next top target. So crazy times there for Eric Dier joining Bayern Munich. Let me know in the chat, what are your thoughts on Eric Dier joining Bayern Munich? Imagine Eric Dier wins a league and Champions League double for Bayern Munich. I don't think that will happen, but imagine. imagine. Then when we move away from Eric Dier, we'll scroll down again. There's been some more news. Just here, there's more on the Eric Dier, saying that he's here in the city and he's finalising a move. But we'll move on from Eric Dier and we'll go down to this gentleman, not Eric Dier again. We'll move down to this gentleman where Jed Spence, Fabrizio Romano, hang on, I believe there was one before that. Fabrizio Romano said, where are we? No, it was that one. I do apologise. Fabrizio Romano has said Jed Spence undergoing medical tests as new Genoa player. Tottenham have already sent all documents to complete the loan transfer. So first of all, let me know, what do you think? He's had a couple of loans. It's not really worked out for him at both Leeds and when he went on loan to Rennes. It's not really worked for him. It's not worked for him at Tottenham. There was a big hoo-ha and a kerfuffle about, was he wanted by Conte? Then it came out that he wasn't wanted by Conte. But a lot of people were very happy with the signing. Some thought it was a waste of time. And for me, I think this really needs to work as a loan for him to get his career back on track. But another player that I give my best wishes to and hope that he does well out on loan. Romano went on to say that the buy option worth 10 million euros. So they have got an option to buy him at the end of this window. Not mandatory, the 10 million euros, and up to the club in June. Spurs will cover 100% of the salary as part of the Dragusin agreement. So Spurs paying the full wages. Now, talking of Dragusin, so let me know what you think about Jed Spence. Are we seeing his days at Spurs numbered? Does Postecoglou like him, but just thinks he needs game time? Does he not like him and he's looking at a way of getting him out of the club? What do you make of this? Then, if we go down, the news that we all knew as all documents have been sealed between Genoa and Tottenham for the Radu Dragusin deal. It's Dragusin, like Drago from Rocky and Sheen, Charlie Sheen. Dragusin deal. The Romanian centre-back has also completed medical tests yesterday. Official announcement is the next step, as Postecoglou will have the new centre-back he wanted. So at the moment, I'm guessing that Spurs are doing a fancy little video. You know, they make these little sexy, quirky videos that everyone wants to see. And I'm guessing that's going to be announced today officially. But he is a Spurs player. Or as some people say, he is fully coys. So welcome to Tottenham Hotspur, Dragusin. A really good defender. Really looking forward to seeing this boy in a Spurs shirt. This is the type of signing where you say, great work by Levy, by Johan Lang, whether it's Paratici, McKenzie, Postecoglou, great signing. Really looking forward to this lad. And let's let him come in, have some time to settle. But a very, very good signing that bolsters the Tottenham centre-back options. And that's what we wanted. I can't knock the owners for that. That's what we wanted. We couldn't just have Van de Ven and Romero. And yes, you can have Royale and Davis as backups, but you've got to have more rotational options, top players that can come in and possibly force his way into the starting 11. You don't know. But what we do know is with the injuries to Van de Ven and the suspensions and injuries that Romero gets, that the Dragusin is going to get a lot of minutes in a Spurs shirt. Hence the reason why he did pick Tottenham Hotspur over Bayern Munich, who offered over double the salary to him. They offered double the wages. So very nice to see there. Now, the last bit I'm going to talk about today, I've put a picture of Højbjerg onto the thumbnail. There is lots of talk now because we're all greedy so-and-sos as football fans and the journalists have gone mad with it. Werner done nice and early. Dragusin done nice and early. Now, all the talk has turned, all the attention has turned to a midfielder, whether that be a 6 or an 8. There are lots of news reports going around, lots of the same names going around, lots of people spreading new names that they would like to see Tottenham sign. So my first question to you is, do you want to see another midfielder come in this window? Is it pivotal? Can it wait until the summer? Just asking you. Does it all depend on Højbjerg, hence why he's in the thumbnail? If Højbjerg goes, we need another one, right? And it looks like Højbjerg has fallen down the pecking order at Spurs. He's not even starting, even though bissouma is out, even though Sarr is out because of the African Cup of Nations. He's not even starting above Ollie Skip, who most fans don't really think is good enough for Tottenham Hotspur. So for me, I think it tells you that his days are numbered. So if Højbjerg goes, and I think that he could in this window, you need another midfielder to come in. Now, the names that are being bandied about are Hayden Hackney from Middlesbrough. Lots of people talking about this boy being brilliant. But again, a very young midfielder. You'd have to bring him in, probably a couple of loans, etc., like a kind of Ashley Phillips type character. Then people are talking about Wharton. I believe it's Adam. Is it Adam Wharton of Blackburn Rovers? Another youngster to go to Blackburn and take away, like we did with Ashley Phillips. Then the Conor Gallagher news won't go away. Now, I've been very vocal that I would take Conor Gallagher. I think he's the perfect Postecoglou player in terms of his engine, his attitude, always available, works hard, likes a tackle, gets stuck in, can play in the 6, in the 8, drives with the ball. So for me, I think he's a perfect player. I'm going to caveat that, though, and say I can't see Chelsea at this current moment letting go of the current team captain and a homegrown player. That's just me. It might happen, but I don't think it will. There's lots of reports that have resurfaced. We had Brian Cristante being linked with us in the summer. He's now being linked with us again. It could be 2 and 2 together to get 5, or it could be getting 4. Cristante, obviously a 28-year-old Italian international, good player, plays for Jose Mourinho, of course, who we know well in that Roma midfield, plays in the Italian midfield. Let me know what you think of him. Other players, one that I want to chuck out there that I would go and get immediately. People are talking about Hatate at Celtic. I would love Matt O'Reilly. He's tall, he's strong, he's good on the ball, good engine, good passing, and has an eye for an assist and definitely an eye for a goal. So let me know what you all think. I'll go back to this. Credit where it's due to the owners and the recruitment team. Credit where it's due. You've got to say it, right? But it's never, ever, ever a dull day at Tottenham Hotspur. I will see you 3 p.m. for Football Fever with Kaz from Never a Foul Media and Dan Potts from Football's 12th Man Podcast. And then tonight, Spurs Unleashed at 8:30. It's myself, Iggy and Will from Tottenham Away, Alan Clark from Time Added On, and possibly a few others. So join us at 8:30 for that as we chew the fat. And I know there's going to be lots of different opinions. Take care, everyone. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you for all your support as we chase down 13,000 subscribers. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely Thursday. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.